Good evening, everyone. Hello and welcome back to Let Us Play Resident Evil Outbreak File 2. And we are on the back end of having beaten all 5 chapters and, well, some rather ungodly stuff at the end of the road campaign. That was of a level you don't normally reach, and that you certainly don't normally witness. Was the end of that campaign, but somehow we got through by beyond the skin of our teeth. We're down to, I don't know, probably microns of the teeth there. I mean, that was ridiculous. But I suppose, in a way, for now, we've got a couple of videos where we can just sort of rest and just relax almost a little bit, and just take a little bit of a breather before we do eventually actually go on to try and take these on very hard. My God, that's going to be something. But first up, we have got a few special chapters to do, and these are the elimination and the showdown chapters. Now, all these chapters you can buy, and you can buy these from the. Actually, I'll quickly show you why not. I'll go into the collection and show you. You can buy these from the collection. I think you can sort of like access like showdown and elimination 1. Like after having done all the chapters, and then you like as you do the first, you can do the second. I actually kind of forget. Yeah, but elimination 1, 3,000. Elimination 2 is 5,000. Elimination 3 is 10,000. And it's the same for the 3 showdowns. So that's where you can buy these, which is cool. And this is what we're going to be doing for the next couple of videos. They're quite interesting, actually. I quite like them. They're also exceptionally brilliant. If you are in deep wanting of getting hold of lots and lots of points of buying stuff in the collection quickly, your eliminations are the way to go. Because the fact that the the scenarios themselves, the points give you are really very. I mean, if you want to just to let you guys know, for completing that end of the road campaign, we got about 450 points for everything we went through. Yeah, I can do an elimination. Just takes about 40 minutes, and I can get thousands upon thousands of points reliably, quickly, and without a lot of trouble, which is wonderful. And we will be going through all 3 eliminations. I will not be showing off Showdown 1 and Showdown 2 though, purely because Showdown 3 is both of them combined. So just to take that now, that's how it's going to work. For the next few videos, but we will be beginning at Elimination 1. Keep an eye on the map, which, by the way, it doesn't exist, and hunt down each and every enemy out there. A great way to master the controls and learn to grasp various situations. Eliminations, at least as far as offline play is concerned, are played with one character, yourself, whoever you want, doesn't really matter too much. And the way the eliminations work is that you've got a map, basically, and you've got to scour around the entire place and kill every single enemy that's around using whatever equipment is left around at your disposal. Pretty simple. Except some of them, it can get quite tricky sometimes. You've only got a half-hour time to take out all the enemies. There's a fair amount, you know, you're looking over 30 enemies every time. Very slightly on chapter. And of course, the harder difficulty you get, enemies are stronger, and the supplies you get are generally reduced, but are also what is actually given to you can change dramatically. Like you can play some levels like Elimination 3, for example. I'll give you an example. You can play this like on normal difficulty, and you know you might get like a variety of weapons, you know, some pistols, some shotguns, whatever else. But once you start going on to specific difficulties, the game may say only give you one weapon, or only one type of weapon, and only one type of ammunition. It may severely restrict. You might get some very unusual weapons, like Elimination 2. Like you can get the game, like if you play it on like hard difficulty, you can like I think it's hard. Like, the game will give you, like, an ample shooter which has got, like, antivirus pills in it, which you can use for offensive purposes. You know, some really unorthodox weapons, but it makes things very interesting. The maps themselves, by the way, are not quite what you might think they are, by the way. Now, being the fact you've only got one character, it's got to be Kevin, hasn't it, really? Except, I'm gonna have him in an alternate costume for once. I'm not a big fan of his alternate costume. I much prefer his normal one.
Yes!
But I'm gonna change for once. And we will be doing this one on very hard, believe it or not. Difficulty going to be taking these on will vary a little bit between very hard and hard. Because I don't want to spend all day trying to do these. I mean, some of these are really tough. I don't want to spend all day trying to do these. Because I've got other very hard campaigns to prepare for. But okay, here we go then. Elimination 1, probably the easiest. And yeah, gotta love it. Now yeah, you've got 30 minutes, so you need to try and kill the enemies as fast as you can. You'll find in the first area you get to, there is a variety of weapons scattered around. But I've done a lot of these, a hell of a lot, so I know what I'm doing. Right, so when we come over here, we got a revolver, which I'm going to take with me. Right, burst handgun, which I'm going to take. Drop the 45 magazine into that. We're actually going to grab this as well. And that's Glock handgun. Don't want that. I want the standard version. Very good. And actually, I'm going to put the revolver first. So you will find a variety of weapons. Typically, as difficulty gets harder and harder, you're going to end up with less proper weapons. But there is a shotgun in that room. There's also like a HP handgun. There's an empty like a magnum handgun. But you notice how we walk out that door in the university, and we suddenly end up at the police station? Yeah. Maps are not concurrent. It's partially why there is no whatchamacallit. There's no map, because the maps are basically, they're not random, but completely made up. Completely made up. I'll show you if we, well, I can't do it, but I'm pressing square, doesn't do anything. And although the maps themselves are fixed, if you don't know where they go, they can send you almost anywhere. And it takes a lot of playthroughs to know what leads where. It's like this will take us back to the Umbrella Labs. That was close. Oh god, I'm empty. Shoot it, Kevin! Now stay where you are, because there's a second one in there. Elimination 1 typically just features just zombies, but there are a couple of additional enemies. Just so you know, right, take out them. Now the reason I'm coming this way is because there is a burst handgun magazine down here. This is the only time I'm basically going to use the burst handgun. So I'm going to empty this and then ditch it. There aren't that many weapons I'm actually going to typically keep on me. The revolver is quite handy to keep on you because there is a lot of like revolver speed loaders littered around, so you can sort of keep that with you and reload it as you go along. Yeah, kind of cool. So we exit down here. This will take us to, well, you might remember this place. Critical hit. Right. Just get that out because I had a feeling it was going to take long. But wait a moment. Because there is another zombie around. The Glock handgun magazine. Ah, there is another zombie down there, but obviously he doesn't want to. Sometimes he walks up, sometimes he doesn't. Never mind. If he doesn't want to walk up, neither does the bird, and I'll just sit here and wait. I'm not fussed. It is kind of strange seeing this, like his little. I think it's like the 6-shooter sort of costume he's got. It's kind of cool in a way, but I'm not a big fan of it. I just aren't particularly. Maybe it's just me, but I don't know. Anyways, we'll head back here, and he has got a tash as well, just so you know, in case you're wondering. There's a SG magazine there, which I'm gonna leave. There is a HP magazine there, which we're gonna leave. We'll get the handgun HP a little bit later on. I mean, handgun HP is an absolutely fantastic weapon, but I'm going to leave that for now. I'm also going to see if I can't try and do this without getting attacked, and actually taking damage, because that would be just brilliantly awesome. No guarantees, though. Yes, that is Cindy Lennox. Special to this elimination is that every single player character in the game does have a zombie version lying around. Uh-oh. Oh dear, it's Will! Oh my god, that was so close! That was unreally close. Take him out. Very good. Right, we'll drop the burst handgun. Roll the speed loader. Problem as well with very hard for this level, folks, is the fact that there is basically no actual box of ammo. Virtually all the ammo you will ever come across comes in the form of actual magazines. But I think there's only two exceptions to that, which is the Magnum revolver and the Magnum handgun, as well as the shotgun. Because, well, actually saying that, the first two can come with magazines, but not. Careful here! Kick him! You might be better off here not worrying about pot shots much, because you haven't really got the time. Oh, I might do now. Oh, I do now. But you just got to generate the distance. I'm actually kind of surprised that's hitting, but hey, not fast. Reload. Reloading is a good thing. There's another zombie sitting further down here. Oh, wait, did I just see his arm? I don't know. We'll have to be careful here. There he is! Oh, no, it was a sneak attack! No! Eat my revolver! 38 Chief. Right. Handgun. The great thing with Kevin, the fact he's got is that it's A, the pot shot, and B, the kick. It's all you really need at this level. I mean, you don't need to worry much about, like, someone like Yoko, I can imagine something you're using, but you don't really need to worry about carrying that much equipment with you, because it's all littered around anyway. You don't really need it. There's another Glock magazine there, which I don't really need. First aid spray. You don't need to worry about really carrying health with you, because it's not really that important. Green herb, no.
Over here.
Is that it? I'll tell you what, actually, I might change the plan, actually. I'd like to try and get this done in less than 20 minutes, because if you get it done in less than 20 minutes, you get an S rank, which is the highest rank you can get, most points. But I'm more worried, I'm not particularly worried about that. And this takes us back out here, just so you know, which is kind of cool. I'm thinking what we're going to do here is we're going to take the Glock handgun. Do I take the SG as well? Or is that too... That's kind of... I think that's too many handguns. Well, where the hell am I going? I could take the SG. I'm tempted to take the SG, but I'm not going to. I think 2 handguns, or, well, technically 3, but I don't think there's much revolver ammo around for the slight moment coming ahead. I think this will be okay. Just this next little bit. Right, so we shall proceed onwards through here. God, I dread to think how many times have I done this actually? Because I do know, and I have also played these a little bit before doing this, just to refresh my memory. Because if you don't remember, you end up lost sometimes. But lots of now. Careful here. Those are liquors! 3 shots, and then pistol. Just to finish off. Don't need to use full 45 shots necessarily. Now, there's another liquor in here. There is also another zombie. But again, you want to walk, because you want the zombie to attack you, and the liquor to just take it easy. It's Yoko! She's the next one. No. She's down, but she's not dead. She's now. Right, okay, so now we still gotta be careful. Don't really know where the liquor is. I think it's... Oh, it's right there. That's pretty close. We'll have a walk into yonder. Another handgun magazine. I wasn't risking that. I wasn't risking that. I had a nasty feeling he was going to have a crack at me. Ooh, revolver speed loader. As I say, they're dotted around here and there. You don't really find any revolver bullets as such, so... Okay. Didn't really need to bring the Glock, actually. Well, actually saying that, it's probably not a bad thing to do. Right, so we'll proceed into here. It's almost one of the great things about doing this, especially the first time, because you never know quite where you're going to end up. Now, be careful here. Run up to the stairs and run back. And pot shot. Ready? Because it's David King. He's next. And he is very quick. Oh, this is going to be tight. I wasn't taking risks there. Was not taking any risks. Not fun. Right, what have we got up here? We've got we got an SG magazine, and we've also got some shotgun rounds. Which I'm probably going to take. Actually, I probably could have done maybe with taking the SG handgun instead of the Glock, but never mind. I'm not overly fussed. Right, so that's done. 10%. But don't worry about virus rates in this, folks. It's not really important. There is no way there is no chance virus rates should ever get involved in this. Or should ever get involved in this. If they do, it's because things have gone to pot. And you're probably going to die anyways. Now, careful here. Oh boy, run. Run, Shadow, because you've made a mess up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This hasn't gone particularly well. Come on, Shadow. Right, we have to pull back here. This is not gone to plan. Oh, jeez. This isn't good. Come on, Shadow. Keep pot shotting. Whoa, not good. Close to my liking. Some magnum rounds there, but I'm not going to take those just yet. There's another roll speed loader sitting over there. There's something else hiding here. There's a HP magazine actually sitting. That's not so bad. Actually, probably done with. Oh dear, not done this bit too well. Could probably have done with. Oh dear, I've made a bit of a botch of this. This is going to be interesting. It's Bob! Take some shots, and I'm just going to have to run through. And I'll have to come back and finish the job later. Not done a great job there. Must be said. Well, this is going to be awkward as well, because you walk in here, and this is Alyssa's in here now. I'll have to block this. Bit too quick, really, for pot shotting properly. But that'll do just fine. There we go. Deals with that one. Right, do shade more reloading. We've got an assault rifle magazine. I'd mind taking with me if I can. No guarantees, I suppose. Another revolver speed loader. Gonna drop the handgun. I'm gonna drop the handgun. I'm not too worried about doing that at this point. No, I'm not too worried about doing that at this point. Right. So now we've got to get back in here and deal with these. The problem is it's such a small area. Once you kill one of the two zombies in here, you're alright. There we go. So there's Bob down. Guess who's the other zombie in here? No points for come on! Get your slow ass over here, Mark. He is really slow as well. Like, really slow. like that. There's an SG magazine there as well. Is that a handgun magazine here? Oh, it's a Glock magazine. I'd like to reload. Actually, why not? I wouldn't mind keeping the assault rifle magazine with me if possible. And there's there are some more shotgun rounds here. Nah, I'm not a huge fan of the shotgun for this elimination. I much prefer the assault rifle and other assorted weaponry that you can find around. Shotgun's alright, but it doesn't really cut my taste all that well. That's just me. So there's more shotgun rounds there, but I'm not too worried. I could take Magnum revolver rounds. In fact, I will. Take it in place of the revolver speed loader. What we can do is we can come through here. We can use the speed. We can use the revolver if we must, and then we can just come back, grab the reload, and go back in, and just make use of our inventory in that way. Although if this is where we're going to end up, oh no, this isn't. Oh, this is a fiddly little place. Gotta be careful here, because there is a zombie here, but the big threat is there is also a dog. Just fire crazily. And the best thing to do, is what you can do is if you sort of run and if you sort of shoot while moving and just sort of move sideways, that's a pretty useful tactic to employ. What am I doing? I'm using the cheat. Get that reloaded. Always want to make as good a use of whatever supplies you've got around as possible. Right, so we might as well just pop back. Oh, is it even worth it? I'm not going for time, so it's worth it. If I was going for time, I'd probably just run onwards. In fact, if I was going for time, I probably wouldn't have even taken the chief with me, and I would have kept the handgun. Actually, because I think there's a handgun magazine later on in the room, but it's too late now. It's actually a pretty good way, actually, I think, of if you do these a lot of the time, especially a fair amount, you do get progressively very, very quick at this sometimes, and you can turn yourself into quite the ruthless little killing machine, for that matter. Quite the ruthless killing machine. Now, there is a couple bits in there. I think there's like there's a herb in there, I think. There's also another burst handgun magazine, but I'm not really concerned by that. I don't really care. We're not using the burst handgun magazine anymore. I don't really like it much. There's red herb down there on the bottom right, and in the right of there is a handgun magazine. I'm pretty sure of that. So yeah. Now where are we going to end up? Now we are we're back here. Back in this area. Not every door in every room is accessible, by the way. I'm not quite sure what I mean. If we come up to the top here, for example, to the door that's up here, it's closed tightly, no way to get it open. Not every door is accessible. Now I'm just trying to think which way I want to go. I don't know whether to go this way or not. It's the only other door we haven't been in is this. It's the only other open door, but I don't think I want to go this way. Try and get some cheap shots. On some dogs. I'm out of ammo! Just try and get some cheap shots on those damn dogs there, because they are a real pain. However, the end result is we're out of ammo. Well, we are currently out of ammo, so that's not so good. No, that's not good at all. Right. The best thing for us to probably do here is probably to return. If we go back the way we came and return back into the main hall, that's probably the best thing for us to do now.
Over here.
And we will chip, chop and change our inventory just a tad. No, when I say just a tad, I mean completely and utterly change every single piece of it. Right, so first thing I'm going to do is what have we got around? Where's my 45 magazines? That's not it. Is this the one over here? I think it is actually. Yes, it is. Reload. Very good. Then what we're going to do is we're going to pop up here to the top left of this room. There's the handgun HP is here. Awesome weapon for elimination. Over here we've got the Magnum revolver, which we're going to take. Very nice. I don't think there's anything by the door there on the right, but now actually can head up here. The handgun SG is down here. I don't know if you saw it, but there is. Magnum handgun is there though on the top bit, which is really nice. We're going to take that. Very cool. Of course, this is all different. If you're playing this like on hard or easy or whatever, weapons are all completely different. Shotgun's there. Does have 7 shells in it, but I'm not actually going to use it. There's another revolver there flashing on the right. And over here is an assault rifle, which is actually empty to start. So, yeah. Lovely. I think we're probably going to head through here. Sorry about that. Right, we're heading to here. Oh, I don't like this. Oh no, we're okay now. Take out this fool. And of course, being the HP, it's same damage from whatever range you want to take it. I know the Magnum handgun is empty, but do take it with you. There's another revolver loader there. There's a zombie that always gets caught. If you just aim straight away, you're fine. Just a little tweak as and when necessary. As long as you don't move, she basically doesn't chase after you, but if you do move, then she starts making it, which isn't so good. Another handgun magazine, not so important. I am taking an assault rifle entering this room. I completely tell you now, take a very good weapon, walk into this room. Because it is dangerous. Assault rifle, very good. Fire at anything that comes in, because watch out here. That zombie can fly at you like there's no tomorrow. I mean, like, faster than you've probably ever seen anything move. Shotgun rounds, not worried. Right. There's another zombie down there who's actually pretty good. I might actually assault rifle him too. Good Magnum. There's a HP magazine. I suppose I might as well try and. I really want to try and get this. Revolver speed loader. The problem is his speed is so high. No. Come on. There we are. Had to wait just to get it right. It wasn't quite there to start off with. That deals with that. Very, very nice. Okay, now he's got the Magnum handgun for a reason. Be very careful actually when you enter this room. A bit more dangerous than you might realise. Although the fact that he came the other way into here already makes this place a lot easier. Uh-oh. Yeah. It's a little more dangerous than can be. But like I said, we killed the zombie up there, so it does help a bit. At least. Well, I think we're okay. Handgun HP should be about... Well, actually, no, saying that, I'm going to take Magnum here. We've only got 8 enemies left, folks, so I'm not too afraid of bringing out some bigger toys. But like that. There we go. That was kind of harsh. It gets even worse. It's George Hamilton. He never stood a bloody chance. He couldn't even reach us. What a poor, miserable thing. Alright, that's pretty awesome. So what I think we're going to do now is we're going to a shade of backtracking. I only say shade because we're going to pop up here again. And sometimes you do have to do this a little bit on elimination. It's one of those things. But I want to do this well now because we have still not got hit. We have still gone through. We are yet to take damage, and I have never done this with no damage on very hard. So there is something big to achieve here. Very big to achieve here. We're going to pop up yonder. There is a hanger magazine, not first. Oh, I can't. The thing is, I've got to start remembering what the hell's in what rooms now. Ah, yes, this isn't so bad. There's one zombie in here. He will typically just walk up to you. There we go. He's very generous like that. He will just kindly walk up to be dispatched. Goodbye, Jim. That's quite harsh. Right. I'm thinking... Actually, I'm thinking 45 auto here. Because you head through this door, and this will take you back to where you just came from a little moment ago with the 2 dogs that I was sort of taking on with the Glock. Except it's not just dogs in here, actually. There is also that. And as well as Magtango as well. There's still a dog here. Now, if anything is going to screw us over, it could be this. Gotta be so careful. Oh my god! How in the hell did that miss? This commentator is stunned. This commentator is absolutely stunned at the fact that just missed. He doesn't quite know how. And the final room, 2 birds, and 1 final zombie. Kevin himself! We fucking done it! Yes! Oh, I've always wanted to do that. I have always wanted to do that. I've never done that before. Very hard. No damage clear. Yes! That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. If you get a no damage clear in any scenario, it doubles your points. Oh my god, that's a ridiculous amount. Oh, that's made me feel a little bit happier today. 15,000 points. And I didn't even make it seem all that difficult. Oh my god, folks, it is ridiculous. It truly is ridiculous. Oh my god, in fact, I'm gonna go ahead and show you right now as well. I'm gonna go to the character log and I will... No, not the options, you stupid menu. I hate how it lags. And it's not something you often credit a menu to doing, but it does. We'll go into the character log. Single scenario elimination 1. Very hard. I have done it 5 times. First time I've ever gotten a no damage clear on very hard. I've done it on hard. I've done it on normal and easy plenty of times. But that is a new record. My God. 15,000 points. That is absolutely fantastic. I'm over the moon with that. And I'm going to end the video there on awesomeness. I'm really happy. I'm going to have to... I'm so glad I got to do that. I didn't think I was going to make that. I've been trying to do it. Those other 4 times I'd done it, I was trying to get it. I just couldn't quite manage it. There was always one little mistake here and there. But how that dog missed, I have no idea. Never mind. At any rate, that is Elimination 1. Elimination 1's pretty simple, actually. Eliminations 2 and 3, though, are actually quite challenging. Elimination 2 is very challenging. I think it's probably the hardest of the 3, in the respect that Elimination 1, I've done it on very hard. Elimination 3, I've done it on very hard. Elimination 2, I've never actually completed it on very hard. And even on hard, it's very tricky. I don't know. I think I'm going to give it a crack on very hard, see how we do, but I don't know. Or do I? I think I'll give it a crack on very hard. How can I not give it a crack after having just done that on Elimination 1? I don't know. But anyway, we will be taking on Elimination 2 in the next video. Into more wonderness of places taking us all. You know, it's really nice how you can visit locations both in File 2 and File 1 is nice. But we will take on Elimination 2 in the next video, folks, so I will thank you all very, very much for watching, and I'll see you then.